field goal unit tonight. Blue Bombers, there is no doubt, have dominated this football game, but it makes you wonder about all the field goals that Justin Medlock has hit tonight.
You heard Milton Matty talk about it at halftime. Settling for field goals when you want touchdowns can come back to haunt you.
Nichols again downfield. Taken away by Richard Leonard.
Again, Richard Leonard, the guy who has been the most consistent performer on the back end for the Tiger Cats from day one of this season. Comes up with another big knockdown.
Six knockdowns this season. Bombing for Langford. Now, Justin Medlock. Look at this quick kick here. You see the way he booted that? Bounced it all the way down to the 2-yard line. Brandon Banks wrestled down by the guy who returns for Winnipeg. So two speedsters right there in Kevin Falk. You see the way Justin Medlock, with just one step, booted that 73 yards.
Very casual snap and kick from Rempel to Medlock and then down the field. Looks like a little bit of discussion between Kent Austin and Brandon Banks, I'm guessing, regarding the fielding of the ball as it was rolling towards the end zone without waiting to see if it was going to roll in. You know, Banks may have gotten a little nervous, wondering with that quick kick and Medlock close to the line of scrimmage, if there were guys who were outside, yeah, and not knowing who they were.
So a minute to go in the third quarter. The Hamilton Tiger Cats will have the wind. Still howling here in the fourth quarter, but that was wise thinking by the Bombers as well, knowing that they had a chance to pen the Cats with a good punt from Medlock. Take advantage of this win because they won't have it shortly.
The combination of that wind and obviously the kick coming from a launch point closer to the line of scrimmage, adding to the net gain on that punt.
Got it might subside here tonight, but I've seen so many games almost determined by the coin flip in this stadium. Four receivers to the top of the screen for Collaros. He's looking over there and has his man. It's Tasker. TJ Heath brings him down. Cool hands, Luke. The star at Cornell. His dad's in the crowd tonight. Former NFL great, Buffalo Bills, Steve Tasker.
Tasker's just going to run that quick out. He's got a little bit of, being given a little bit of room to work by TJ Heath. Breaks it off short. Again, the quick hitters have been the theme. You wonder if they're going to set them up for some sort of double move route.
Now he moves the pocket. Collaros will just throw it over to the fans. Every time Collaros has tried to move the pocket a little bit, roll out tonight, the Bombers have still been harassing him. It's been that kind of night for Zach Collaros. The frustration mounts, but the Cats are still in, hanging in, trying to get a win. Winnipeg looking for its third straight victory. We head to the fourth in the Hammer tonight on some Saturday Night Football on TSN.
The great champions of the game lie in wait as some of football's most iconic clubs fight for their place in Europe's ultimate competition. UEFA Champions League playoff round, Tuesday on TSN. Brought to you by Heineken and Nissan. UEFA Champions League sponsors.
Come on, come on.
Come on, go make some friends.
It's so tough to give them in the city, but they really love it here. Be gentle, be gentle.
We're making friends. See the one that, well, it's just going in circles?
Yeah.
That's mine.
Off. Come on, time to go. Come here.
The all-new Crosstrek.
Come here. Now.
It's up for it.
Oh, no. Oh, there he goes.
I just shampooed him this morning.
It is a beautiful night for football.
They're on fire! This is the way it's supposed to be.
Bring him up. The greenhouse ready to explode. Where would you rather be than watching some CFL football? Winnipeg Blue Bombers have had to come back in fourth quarters over the last couple of weeks. They have the lead. Seemed comfortable a little while ago, 22-12. Not getting a lot of resistance from the Tiger Cats, who have somehow clawed their way back in tonight thanks to a field goal block. And you never know in the CFL, but Hamilton's offense under siege, particularly that front line and Zach Collaros tonight.
Yeah, they've managed it in spurts. You know, it's been a couple of good drives, obviously both their scoring drives in this ball game. They've looked very, very sharp offensively. It's just there's been no in-between ground. It's been feast or famine for Hamilton offensively. They've either had those drives where they've moved the ball down the field very well, or else they've kind of had absolutely nothing, 2 and outs and looking a little bit lost offensively. Again, a team that was last or second last in almost every offensive category coming in tonight. Collaros again, no, going deep for Timms. There's an interference call, and this will stretch this drive. First time in quite some time that the Cats go vertical.
Pass interference. Winnipeg, number 23. Automatic first down.
This is a big play with this penalty, as you can see the hand holding going on. Who's got who?
Yeah, tough to say, because it actually kind of looked like Timms had grabbed on.
Me and you, and you and me. Big play for the Cats here. Their biggest play tonight, by the way. 29-yard touchdown. Jeremiah Masoli coming in to the ball game, and he provides a different look because that's what he does. We'll move that pocket and get out and run, but Collaros comes back off the sideline.
Well, Jeremiah Masoli took a pretty good shot on that one. He got hit right in the mouth.
Smash mouth.
Taylor Loeffler doing what Taylor Loeffler does.
Masoli feeling it. Collaros now has to scramble, lost the ball. Free ball here. Cats have to jump on it. And they do. And a huge loss. On 2nd and 6, this will be 3rd and tons. And once again, Zach Collaros running for his life here tonight.
Yeah, Jamal Westerman coming off the right side of your screen. Gets there, and it looked like Collaros was just trying to adjust the ball to get it put away. Westerman caught him trying to shift it and pop that ball free. Cats fortunate that Tony Washington was able to get on top of it.
All that yardage gained on the interference call negated now, and Sergio Castillo on 3rd and over 40 yards. Kevin Fogg trying to find the outside, kicking it out there, and he does, and Kevin Fogg, something out of nothing it seemed. Hamilton Tiger Cats feeling the heat again. Zach Collaros seeing a lot of number 55 forcing the fumble. Frustration continues. Matt Nichols in all cylinders here tonight, looking to make it 3 straight wins for the Blue Bombers. To the sideline once again, here's Matt.
You know, Ron, and Matt Nichols knows who's keeping him on all cylinders. It's that line in front of him. That's why this week he treated his offensive linemen to a chicken, ribs, and more ribs dinner. And the fact is, Matt Nichols also makes sure to treat his offensive line with a little gift every year. Last year, after that amazing run he had when he came to Winnipeg, he treated his offensive linemen to Ray-Ban sunglasses. He said, my wife, Allie, and my daughter appreciate everything they do. And more to that point, when we spoke to him before the game, he said, I know what they do for me. So in plays like he had in that late win against Montreal, I'm going to dive for as many yards as I can. Guys?
Well, Matthew, they not only protect Matt Nichols, they open holes like that for Andrew Harris. In other news, that restaurant had to close down because they ran out of food for the rest of the week.
Needed to restock. Let's get a look at the push up front. Great double team between the center, Gosen, and left guard, Travis Bond. Gosen off to the middle linebacker. Great execution. Andrew Harris getting right behind that.
Who do you think the biggest consumer that night was? I'm going Bond, Travis Bond.
That's
Hardrick would be a good one too.
Yeah, but playing the odds, Travis Bond, if we're going per pound, based on a per pound consumption, you know, that might work against the big fella, listed at about 340.
Imagine how many chicken wings he could get in that body.
You know, we've said it in the past, but we often talk about the Bombers' turnaround being connected to Matt Nichols coming in at quarterback. It was also about the time Travis Bond entered the starting lineup at guard.
On Coleman, injured Cat.
Number 0. Just a bit of a shot, it looked like, from his own teammate.
Remember last year too, the Winnipeg team kind of got galvanized around Matt Nichols, Travis Bond coming in. But a guy like Chad Rempel, Andrew Harris, some others got together and went on a camping trip or a day off for the team to just get everybody on the same page. And there's 9 teams in this league. There may not be a tighter team in this league than this team.
It's not a surprise. I'm a believer that coaches take their cues, or excuse me, teams take their cues from their head coaches.
Matt Nichols threw that pass. Is that a flag for possible intentional grounding or illegal contact? We'll have to sort this out.
Mike O'Shea, as a player, was always a guy who led by example, kind of raised the performance of his teammates by cranking up his own effort level.
Hamilton, number 90. 10-yard penalty.
So it was pass interference.
You see big Evan Gill, number 90. Going to recognize what's coming.
There it was right there. Winnipeg drives it into Hamilton territory because of that penalty. And a challenge by Kent Austin, who, by the way, has only challenged twice this season, unsuccessful both times. One of those was kind of a Hail Mary challenge, last gasp one, so has not challenged much. And remember, under the new challenge rules, just 1 challenge per team per game. This might be
Hamilton
a challenge he needs.
Challenging the ruling of pass interference. The play will be reviewed.
Command has it. We'll step aside, come back to Tim Hortons Field. 22-12. The Blue Bombers lead. Awaits the verdict on this. What do you think, Dwayne?
I think that this should be overturned. If you watch Evan Gill, the rusher is right here. There's not a grab on Andrew Harris. Gill rushes through the line. There's a Winnipeg player there. He recognizes what's going on, puts his hands out because you're a defensive lineman. You use your hands.
You're allowed to bump. Of course, you got the 5-yard buffer zone as well, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
So
I mean, a play at or behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, Kent Austin.
Not like as if it was 8 yards downfield when he bumps a receiver.
Kent Austin has not won a challenge this season. Only 2 challenge flags.
They should win this one.
Grand scheme of things, it's something they really need. The Tiger Cats down 10. And they're looking right now on the scoreboard, the replay Austin looks a little confident that he's going to get the decision. Here's Tim Crow.
After review, the ruling on the field is overturned. It'll be second down. Winnipeg. Second down.
Well, again, see what happens by the time this game is over, but that could be a huge game changer. Right challenge, right time. Nichols 2nd and 10 now. Cats load the box. Nichols sends out 6, empties the backfield. A crossing play for Harris, and Andrew Harris with a huge first down.
Your whole premise when you load up the line of scrimmage and you send the heat like that in a 2nd and long situation is that you're going to be a little bit vulnerable in terms of your coverage, and that you're not dropping extra people. You're going to be man, you're going to be cover 0, not much help there. But with the pressure coming, the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the ball so quickly that the receiver will only be a couple yards downfield. And the key is that you got to make the tackles. They missed the tackles. And that's first down Winnipeg.
Courtney Stephen missing a key tackle. Now Harris. Gaping hole, and Andrew Harris again. Record pace for receptions by a running back this season. No running back, by the way, has ever had 1,000 yards receiving in a season. Mike Pinball Clemens, who was kind of a scat back, was the closest to that. And Craig Ellis had the all-time record of 102. Harris is on pace for 120 catches. Bombers looking end zone now. Langford the intended target. Overthrow.
Simone Lawrence. Free safety Courtney Stephen demonstrating his range, getting to the sideline to help out on this one as well. Stephen finds himself as the veteran on the back end. He's had so many different faces around him in the secondary. I mentioned earlier Richard Leonard, the only constant.
Three-man, four-man, Chick backs it down in a big play. I mean, more Justin Medlock. So, Cats bend, don't break. Still a 2-possession game, and Medlock will once again make it a 13-point game.
They're trying to set up that screen. Thorpe on the backside. They had it well set up. Great knockdown from Mr. Chick.
5 of 7. This could be field goal number 6 for Medlock tonight. Remember that swirling wind. And this goes right near that upright, but through for Justin Medlock. 6 field goals. No block this time, but a big block by John Chick on the play before that. Cats gave up 3. Need their offense to start to click.
Steve in his Buffalo Bills uniform.
How excited was it, Tori, tonight? That was when Luke made the catch. She's never been to a CFL game before, has not seen Luke play live for the Tiger Cats. So football fans come from all over the planet. This game, of course, broadcast worldwide as well, and so we welcome Keep going, her husband, to Canada tonight, Tim Hortons Field, and you can see she's.
I'm scared what might happen over there if Luke gets a touchdown.
Yeah, we got to beyond that. And Mike Jones dropped the ball. That one could be a fumble. Winnipeg has it. Taylor Loeffler. Now, again, Jones earlier had one slip from his grasp, but was incomplete. This one, it looked like he may have caught that ball, and this could be a Winnipeg turnover.
We'll see the timing right here.
Maybe not. Well, they're.
And bearing in mind,
the ruling on the field is that we have a catch and a fumble recovered by Winnipeg.
Now,
Looked like he caught it and took a step before it was knocked out of there.
Kent Austin, who's already used a challenge, could not use it, but a challenge. This will be reviewed anyways because it is a turnover. Every turnover, every scoring play is reviewed by command.
There you see, he secures it and takes a step before Mo Leggett pokes the ball out.
I think regular
That was-
speed gives you
yeah.
a better indication.
Absolutely.
Let's take a look. So quick. Play by Mo Leggett.
Serves as a reminder sometimes how deceptive that slow motion.
Previous plays under review by the command center.
Mo Leggett ever get his hand in there quick though? What's this? And they're reviewing that right now. That kind of night for Hamilton fans.
A real bang-bang play. My initial feeling is that the call of a fumble is probably going to stand as quick as that was when you see it at full speed.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. First down, Winnipeg.
So again, Mike Jones earlier got the benefit of a replay that showed it incomplete, which was clear. This one, though, is another turnover forced by the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. All hawking defense. Still 8:43 to go. Blue Bomber team known for its drama and comebacks may not need that at all this week. They have a chance to really put this away. Timothy Flanders, fourth time in this ball game that the Bombers have started on Hamilton's side of the field.
As you anticipate seeing a lot of the run game between Andrew Harris and Timothy Flanders down the stretch. Bear in mind, Hamilton right now is taking a little bit of a hit on their defensive line. Ted Laurent injured and out of the middle of that unit.
Crossing pattern, Larry Dean. Penalty flag in the backfield, and
It looks like it's going to be a late hitter roughing the passer.
on Matt Nichols. And just when that was another positive defensive play,
Major foul, roughing the passer. Hamilton number 0. It's a 15-yard penalty, an automatic first down.
Devon Coleman got to Matt Nichols, and another bit of adversity for the Hamilton Tiger Cats here.
They create the pressure, great move.
Self-inflicted. Dominic Ellis can't believe it. Of course, would have forced Winnipeg to punt that football.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by the call too, to be honest.
First down. 35-yard line. Nichols now going for the kill shot. Jump ball. It is caught. Oh, what a catch. Wow. Darvin Adams. Fantastic catch.
Yeah, Darvin Adams just outfights Don Unamba for the football. Unamba's right with him. Well positioned. In the last second, Darvin Adams just snatches it in front of him.
Nichols just throws it up. We've seen so many